Okay. We're good now. I was drinking some water. I needed it. Because by golly gee willikers, sometimes things do not like to go to plan. Anyway, so yeah, I'm back and we're continuing this. So we're on to case for trial 1? Say it like that. Alright, December 26th, 9:44 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Karma? Von Karma. Von Karma. Karma. That's right. Well, we have to get into freaking Edgeworth's voice. Well, that's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. Tell me... He taught He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by the factor of 10. Ugh. So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Holy moly. So rude. So, she was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to find you guilty? What a creep. Oh wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Maya, you poor, sweet, innocent summer child. He is the worst. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! Yeah, he's ruthless as me. Times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia... Maya? Uh-huh? We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. And like, 1 second. If you hear a fan, it's because I'm cooling down my tea. Because, you know, I just got done dealing with a stupid canker sore and annoyed taste buds, so I would like my not to deal with more random bullcrap. Because, you know, who likes dealing with that stuff? Not me. Da-da-da-da. Oh man, what bad timing. So, but there, I got it in there. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Dun dun dun. December 26th, 10 a.m., District Courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Now, how am I gonna do Von Karma? I'm trying to think. Ho ho ho. Oh no, that's not good. My voice die. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? I'm trying to think what would be a good voice for him. Posh. Posh? Like Edgeworth, but more posh. How do you become more posh? Is that a word? Is that a thing that can happen? More posh. I can figure it out. As you can tell, where Edgeworth got his fashion sense. I also just realized today, it's like, oh, he has a piercing. Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Something like that. I still can't believe well, this is not really a spoiler. He has a daughter. And I just think, who the frick married this crazy man? I very much would like to know. Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? Kind of. How am I supposed to fight against this? I called detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at this map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. Now midnight. I can't get it. Where is it? Where are you, Gumshoe? You're somewhere. Are you over here? Are you over there? You're somewhere. I don't know where you went, but somewhere. There was a boat laid in the middle of the lake. There was 2 men on the boat. Now there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. Went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map added to the court record. Testify to the court about the arrest now. Wait, Mr. Von Karma? Yes. Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your rule. Yes, of course, you're quite right. No, he's not. The arrest of Edgeworth. Okay, so this is a new thing. Okay, so that was the setup. This is the actual thing. Okay. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. Then we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now I ain't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Great. I see very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney, now. Alright, A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. Who is this man? You received a call from a man? Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? That woman and that man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping, a lot of her. What happened next, detective? Well, can I know who the man is? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, what was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, From what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed, nothing like a murderer at all, really. Detective, that court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, Detective. Hard-code objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. Where do you think Edgeworth learned? I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning I was on the lake. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Prosecutors? Ugh. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting poppycock. I've never heard of so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue, now. But the next morning about it, so... Which is weird. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the head, through the heart. Okay. Goodness gracious. He was shot through the heart fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. He didn't strike a bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence. Pistol bullet found in the victim's body, fired from a .22 caliber pistol. Later arrest Edgeworth. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the bullet. Murder weapon? Pistol. Detective Gumshoe, that is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon was found in the boat, and the boat was decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Yeah, he has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingers on the pistol found in the boat. There were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? The accents and the voices are disappearing from my brain. Ooh. Order. So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the murder. This is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Pistol, the murder weapon, .22 caliber, fired 3 times. Bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. So, he's holding it this way. Like, from his right hand, as in here? Or here? Like, where is it? Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Hang on, like, 1 second. Something like that. Alright. Yes, the ballistic marks on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick! What does he mean, ballistic markings? Holy moly. Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Him. Ballistic markings are like fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic prints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which you may recall, was covered with the victim's own fingerprints. But if it's only one, where are the other ones? Because it's 3 times. Order? This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge? I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this moment. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge. Yes? What are you doing? 10-minute recess. Now. But wait, just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Apparently Von Karma. 7:26, 11:09 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Sorry, I needed that drink of tea. Edgeworth, what's going on here? The fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yeah, yes, it was me. Yeah, yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then, the other man fell from the boat. I can't see why, but I thought at the time that he shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh. How am I gonna convince anyone of that? You don't say. Say, Maya? Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry. It's no good. Ugh. I know. I'm not good for anything, am I, Nick? Am I, Nick? I can't go for my sister. I might as well not be here, right? No, I need you here. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Everyone has their off days. I mean, I just been getting lucky lately, but you never want to know my luck is gonna run out. Really? Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Yeah, we're in a bit of a situation. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university? That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Very well, your testimony, please. At least Lotta's less of a pain in my throat. Witness account. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't ne'er a thing on the lake but that boat. Enough. Enough. Huh? Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. I forgot what shoe she was wearing. Order. I will remove people from this court if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There was no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Order. I will have order. Well, Judge. This evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant I didn't even get a chance. Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. Cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo's worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or, do you claim to have found a contradiction in our testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You'll only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there's a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? I think there was. I think I noticed one little thing. Well, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. Alright. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well. Very well. Ow, I bit my cheek. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. I have a guess. Midnight, I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Press. Anyway, could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Press further. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking you if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified she saw them. There's also a photo. You best look elsewhere for precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Yeah, 'cause she didn't see it. There was another bang. There wasn't near a thing on the lake with that boat. Okay. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright. Not meaningless babble. Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what point? There wasn't nay a thing on the lake but the bow. Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. Press further. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you let me get a word in, you freaking old man. Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection abstained. That's what I'm... Substained? Yes, of course. Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions in there. Sorry, Nick. If only my sister were here. Maya's really taking this hard. It's Christmas Eve. Okay, let's try this. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Yeah, well, yeah. I know you want to find contradictions, but really... I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. It was in my car. Why are you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Press further. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? Why it's important to the frickin' point of the case, you frickin' love trucker. Get out of my way. What does the witness' motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait now, I'm the one who says that. Well, say it. Then say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you're unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But, Your Honor, you keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I am afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. If that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-huh.
Nick! Lada's testimony's fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe you cover the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Judgment. Very well. Mr. Jermile Edgeworth, please take the stand. 2, 3, 4. Who was that?
It was me.
Maya? Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not. Lana Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lana, did you clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire the pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lada.
What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough, Judge. Declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave. No. I'm not. Okay, wait.
I was the one who made an out. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Huh. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong. Wrong. What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again.
Babuski.
Order. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge. Ugh. Sorry, I'm grabbing my tea. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lada has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he was in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Maya, which is true, she was the one who outburst. I care not for this melodrama. Sorry, holy moly. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Last statement. That last statement. I cannot word properly. Okay, we're good. As long as it's clear as day, the man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. That's it? Uh-oh, I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander my efforts either. I saw it clear as day, the man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth Press. Well, what about the other man? This is a question. Get out of my face. You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness' testimony. We'll find it. If you can. Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty. What the frick? I just talked to her. Good thing that's not hot. Holy frick. That would have been bad.
gonna put my tea down before it decides to burn me. That'll be good.
Oh, that was very close. Holy moly. Alright. That's bullcrap. Damn. That's it? Okay, blah blah blah. So, it's clear that man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Guess we'll save here. Just what the frick am I supposed to do? Present? Check. Appeared in Gordy Lake, that's not helpful. Is it this? Got you? Got you, Miss Hart? Finally. What? You got what? Excuse me. Look at this photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This photo was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Yet it could not even capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? That is a good question. Because if the camera can't see it, how the frick is a human being supposed to see them that far on the lake? It is a genuine question, because that camera should be able to catch them, but you can't. Mr. Wright has a point. Get off your high horse. That's why I told her to not say that in her testimony, please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart. What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could. Then please testify as the circumstances of your sighting. I did it! I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Okay, how Edgeworth was seen. Hey, you're right, it was cold night, and the fog was as thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in my car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with binoculars. See, no problem. Yes. You used your binoculars? Very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. How Edgeworth was seen. Okay. You're right, it was cold night and the mist was thick as grits, so once I finished setting up the camera, I got back to my car. Your camera? Yeah, it's an automatic. The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained. Ugh, he's not letting her answer any of the questions. I brought my binoculars. Okay. It's a weird way of saying binoculars. Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I got my doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? Yes, it is. If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing like this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright? Do you wish to progress further about the camera? Yes. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Well, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear you. The camera was set up to take pictures of meteor showers. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake, it's not very suited for stargazing. Well, yeah, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight, huh? Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenge intellect.
Now, wait a minute.
Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Mr. Edgeworth. No unnecessary comments, please. Alright, when I heard the noise, I looked on the road. Carol set to take pictures of meteor shower. Alright, let's test. Yeah, okay. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie.
Says who?
Says me. I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointing directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well, then what exactly was she photographing? Show evidence. Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? Gordy. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this, a newspaper article? Gordy? Oh, the sighting of Gordy Lake. Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. Got no proof of something? Let's see you prove that while I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I have proof. Have it? Proof? Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is the proof that your witness is trying to photograph Gordy the Lake Monster? Just screw it up. This? Nope. I was like, is it the photograph? Oh well, I'm all the way back here. Oh, Bert, I didn't mean to hit it. Get out of my way, Gargano. Aggressively clicking. Present. Oh, this one. Present. Camera, go. Alright, when we get to the judge... Show evidence. This. Boop. Okay. Save right here. Alright. Photographed something. So it's not this. Is it this? Okay, it is this. Okay. The proof is, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Oh, the noise. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus the photograph here taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here is this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had to set up your camera to respond to loud noises. Ta-da! Order. I know. Just so I don't get upset and get tea in my eyes. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take photos of Gordy, weren't you? Yep. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What are you you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than the witness is an idiot who exists thinks monsters exist. Hi! But also, she's so S-U-C-C. I-N-C-T-L-Y.
Succinctly.
Succinctly. I got it now. But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole time about Gordy for some reason, I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide that you were... that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right. Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. I have an idea. I'm gonna spot it. Alright, time for Lotta. Lotta's new testimony. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight at that lake. I went at that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Why? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Get your freaking annoying butt out of my courtroom, you freaking pain. The witness testimony is as unchanged from before. Whether she's a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. Yes, it does. There's just no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. No. I claim defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. When Carmen's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction? Yes. Very well, you may begin cross-examine the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Huh, that would be a first. Very funny. You understand this is your last chance to cross-examine Mr. Wright? If there's no problems with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. We'll announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yep. Yep, Your Honor, let's go. Lotta's new testimony. Actually, in a research student, and as we probably mentioned what a Scooby, I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping up by the lake. That's all that was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I watched the boat. Okay. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't be for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. And I saw a flash. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at the time? Oh, wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, no. The lake was smooth as glass. Nobody was on my shore either. I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. Won't be able to be uncommon any other way. There has to be something. I'm trying to think. What could it be? I'm just trying to think. That's all I saw this time when I heard it. Right. I think it's this. Option save. Because, yeah. Present this. This? Please. That tells me everything I need to know. If this doesn't go away, then I know I hit the wrong button. Wrong, evidence. Present this? Apparently not that either. Oh. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy?
Heck yeah, they even had him up on TV.
I'm not sure if the appearing on the local news Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe.
Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper for real.
Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, sir.
That's why I was camping out by the lake.
Okay, but I just want to make sure I hit the accent was not leaving. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera?
Yeah, borrowed it from a university professor. Analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang,
it snaps a shot.
Yep.
So how many pictures has taken so far?
The only time the camera triggered was that night.
So I was camping, but I know it's about how many pictures. It's time. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake.
Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake be swarmed with competitors.
Competitors?
Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop.
Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth?
Well, actually. Let her finish. You're being so rude.
Mr. Wright, I not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. Whatever you say, Von Karma, I know you told her to keep quiet. When I heard the bell, can I click this one? Exactly what sort of sound was it? Oh, never heard it. Okay, we read that. Okay, I want to just look at the rest of the click this one.
Yep,
don't know. She heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there. I kind of doubt she'd walk on the time with it, but...
What'd I do now? What are you giving that look for?
Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppy.
Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there.
Okay, so we want... There wasn't much else to look at, so I just went to the whole time.
Okay, I got it. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it.
I agree, any normal person would.
But you are far from no.
Holy moly, sorry, that was too funny. What is this? What is this attack? Poor Law.
What? Y'all want to step over here and say that?
You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud voice? Excuse me. Oh my gosh. You'd be scanning the lake for any signs of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. True. Sorry, air bubble in my throat. Order continue, Mr. Wright. Alright. You justified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Bingo. Well?
Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there. No?
Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. It was just, I thought, I could be a witness to a murder and all. Kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching the boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph. You got proof. Still, we can't see who's shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was you going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. Uh-huh. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. That's why she said she was going to enlarge the photo. Said it'll drop the quality of mine, but you see who's who. She enlarged the photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement photo. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why hasn't the enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it doesn't exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool. Huh. What are you talking about, Von Karma? What was that? I want to hear that again. Not to show it? Huh. Apparently it's an open-shut case, but you were hiding information. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. Left-handed. They're left-handed. I just looked at him like, because I'm left-handed, so I understand how this works. Obviously, I have never held a human weapon, but when I look at him, I'm like, that's left-handed. I know myself, my own people, man. No, we cannot see who is firing in this. Could be the defendant, or it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. I have no evidence that I can use. Taken December 25th at 12:15 a.m. Happy now, Mr. Wright. Huh. There has to be something. There is. Look at it. Use your eyeballs. They're there. You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. A little good has it done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lana Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I state everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. Decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. There is. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? I don't know which one. It's one of the two. Because I'm like, do you... Okay, wait. Show other evidence. Wait, Your Honor, this evidence... I believe we have spent enough time talking about the evidence. Indeed. We have heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracting our steps. Bad, what should I do? Object to the enlargement, I guess. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What is strange about the photo? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show you the judge. Strange about this photo. Right there. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? The hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. The Dabuski. This evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Bing bong! We made it. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? You've given us definitive proof today. We now know that it is not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. We have seen that there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Ooh. No. Victim. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order. So you're saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I think of no other explanation. Was it really that off? Okay, now let's just update. Indeed, that does seem to be the only one option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question. Why? An examination of the victim's wounds revealed the distance at which she was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot no further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. How do you get... How? There's no way it could have been suicide. Order. Mr. Von Kammer, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Time of death. Robert's autopsy report. The 24th or 25th, shot from approximately 1 meter away. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. Court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. The court is adjourned. Right. 7:26, 1:15 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Yeah, that was a close one. Hey! Don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on the lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I didn't kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? Requisitioned transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. I heard the 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight on Christmas. To be continued right now. I'm gonna do probably the investigation, and then just before the second trial, we'll do that. Okay, December 26th, Detention Center, Visitors Room. Okay, we're back here. Oh, hi. We're back here. This feels, this feels a little familiar. Just a tiny bit familiar. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you blame me? It's a little funny. This feels like deja vu. Deja vu. We've been here before.
Hey, Nick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief.
Hey, why'd you do that anyway?
I don't know. I just knew that I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry.
Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay?
Okay.
Talk. Question. Have you been questioned yet?
No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning.
Phew.
Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay?
Huh? How much?
I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something.
Why'd I get the giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Mia. Any luck with Mia?
None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried, I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training.
She does sound like she really did do her best. We should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area.
I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again.
I think you will. How about we bother Grossberg? 726 Grossberg offices. Apparently Miss Grossberg is on vacation today. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. Okay. No. Oh, December 26th, Ranco Law Offices. It's just quiet here with nobody around. Right. I have to get Maya out of that trench cell soon. Criminal Affairs Department. 726 Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Detective Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the precinct again today. Huh? Oh, really? He's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol. Bet he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. This must be the chief. Okay. I guess I can't do anything now. Guess we'll go to Gordy. 726 Great Lake entrance. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. Wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. Booth. Public Beach. Alright. Gordy Lake Public Beach. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off playing through the nose on a date with the lovely Keance. Keance. I think that's how the name is said. It's Gordy Lake Woods. Hey, Dick Gumshoe. Hey, pal. Trial today, Yes, what about the trial? Well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. Talk. Tomorrow's trial. Detective Gumshoe, any idea what strategy Von Karman is planning for tomorrow? Sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Oh, right, he said something about that in the trial today. There were 2 witnesses. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Oh right. I wanted to ask you about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I've never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there was one thing that's clear as day. Him hitting crime the way he does. And him becoming a prosecutor. Him being scared of earthquakes. It's all started with that incident. The DL6 incident? Yep, that one. 15 years ago when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. AFA. I want to talk to you about my FA. Huh? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had the report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff. I'll be honest with you, pal, I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lips trembling. Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth? He was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm gonna head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail gonna be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth's posting the whole amount. What? Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? I was grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Maybe I can't get Edgeworth to pay this much rent too. Oh, come. That's a little cruel. Okay, we gotta go back to the precinct to go pick up Maya. Or the detention center. Detention room.
Hey, Nick, you finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go.
Free at last, eh?
Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what do you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it?
Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they?
Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for the bail.
Thank Edgeworth.
Huh?
He posted bail for you. He said he was grateful for what you did.
Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We gotta win this case, Nick.
Anything else? Let's do anything. Okay, let's move. We got to go back to Gordy.
There aren't many cops around today, are there?
They're probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Lana.
Hey, it's Lana. Y'all really did it today.
What did we do now?
No, I'm not complaining.
See, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflection, you might say. Realized that being a witness is my big responsibility. I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind. Lana. So you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? Talk today's trial. So what did you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. I kind of convinced myself I had, though. Sorry, I know I caused you a lot of trouble.
Well, memory's tricky. Big little thing.
Yeah, I know that. I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder.
Right.
You mean the first time you witness a murder? Gordy. What about Gordy? Right. Well, that way I figured the trial only stuck in the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket stardom.
Alright, Lana, you go, girl. Wish I could be an investigative photographer, too.
Finish your spirit medium training first. Make up. Make it up. Lana, what do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see... Actually, I got a bit of information for you.
What?
That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it.
What information?
Now we're getting to the heart of it. You see, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us. Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information doesn't come cheap, my friend. Hey! I see that you're thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. No? Not really. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? We got a deal or not?
What do we do, Nick?
Deal. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have any choice here. Okay, how much? Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Huh? The only fair exchange for the information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy.
Whoa, whoa, Who? Gordy?
Gordy might not exist.
Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something, y'all come to me first, got it?
Okay.
Right, see y'all later. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting.
Hunting? You don't seriously mean?
Gordy? I sure do.
What about Edgeworth?
We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it?
Okay, and how exactly do we search for a make-up-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist? Move to the beach. What the f...
Larry. Where did you get this? Where?
What is that? That is a good question.
The Steel Samurai, Nick.
Yo, Maya! Larry, what the heck is that?
Oh, it's just my girl Kenya's idea. Kayance's idea. She was like, if you put it here, it would be, like, really cool.
Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner.
Wow, that's really impressive she could find those for you.
Well, she knows a lot of people.
And that show's finished now, so she got them for free.
Right. Talk. Aye, Larry Edgeworth.
Yo, Nick, what happened with Edgy?
Well, we made it through the first day in court, all right. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh. Excuse me. Sorry.
Hey, Larry, do you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy.
Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school.
No? Really?
Well, we were only in the same class for a bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly.
Transferred?
Right, when the DL6 happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Big Samurai. Hey, Larry, when did you get that big thing? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah? It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Oh, right. The compressor was busted.
Compressor?
Yeah, it's the little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs.
Oh, and here I thought you'd inflate it by yourself.
Present this. That's the guy that's selling my hot dogs faster than I can cook them.
Do you think Gordy really exists?
Yeah, I think somebody probably saw something else that they thought was Gordy. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs till the truth's out. Is there anything I could ask from you? I guess we'll go move to the rental. December 26th boat rental shop.
It's always so quiet here. Wonder if the boat shop is closed for good.
Well, with the murder on the lake and all, probably just taking a vacation till it blows over.
I get it.
I'm just clicking real quick since I'm here. Alright, where should I go now? Where should I go? Is there anything I can present to you? Let's see. Alright, nothing there. Let's move back to the entrance. Move to this. Okay. Holy moly, these frickin' tea burps have gotta stop. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, You didn't go and do something that's gonna hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again.
What do you mean again?
Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is. Talk. Investigation. How's the investigation proceeding? It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive.
His motive?
See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident, and the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And the Edgeworth never talks about his past. But they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow, too.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal. Gordy.
Say Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy?
The monster down in the Gourd Lake? Not personally, no.
Well, we're looking for it.
Huh? Are you out of your minds?
Eek.
You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about a little question for me, then?
Oh, Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick.
I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lana.
Nick, try telling him sooner next time.
Sorry. He jumps to conclusions. See, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy.
Huh?
I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence.
Really?
You can take whichever one you like. Secret weapons.
Okay, give us the goods.
Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are the best and brightest. Choose secret weapon number 1, Missile.
Missile?
He's a canine dog, still in training. Missile, come here, boy.
Oh.
Here he is.
Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog.
The cute dog. And this will help us? How? Next is weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here it is, my own personal fishing pole. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah? How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? You never know until you try it, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one. No, please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Secret weapon number 3, metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Right? How am I supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know, it might be eating soda cans. Well, which will it be?
I can't make up my mind, Nick. It all seems so perfect.
I can't make up my mind either for the total opposite reasons. Well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. Borrow the metal detector. Borrow that metal detector? Sure thing, pal. Not sure what we're going to find with this. Remember, you're hunting a monster for anything. Anything is possible, anything. Useful protection. Nice. Alright, we'll back. Move to the entrance. Move to the beach. Oh, I went to the wrong place. I want to go. How about here? Okay, there we go.
Nick! It's beeping! The metal detector found something!
Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be those bushes. Be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya.
Why do I have to check it out?
Because I'm holding the giant metal detector.
Nick! Look!
Huh? An air tank?
Huh.
The valve looks broken.
Thought it was Gordy.
Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. Looks like a string of flags?
Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it.
It's heavy. Air tank. An empty air tank, the valves is open and the banner of flags wrapped around it. I know who to talk to. Hello, my friend. Present. Here, I found your thing.
What? An air tank? What about it?
Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Have you seen it before? Have you seen this before? Me? No. Never. Who the heck would go diving in the middle of winter? There's something about the way his eyes twitched when it showed him the tank. I think I better pursue this line of questioning a little further. Is it yours? Say, is this air tank yours? Why would I have something like that? Look, there's a flag strings that around the tank valve. It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. Must be a coincidence. Strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. Yeah, now we're gonna do this. Like elementary schools and used cars dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? To inflate something. You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big, puffy steel samurai. Now, why go ask me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right, well, right. Actually, see that compressor I always use on the Fritz? So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once, and it didn't go so well. As I suspected, put the tank there. Ask more about the tank. It didn't go so well? Yeah. Do you think you could be a little more specific? Come on. It looks embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it.
Tell us.
Fine.
Whatever, it's not like I said the compressor was busted.
So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then... wham. Off it goes. The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. And it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it.
What? Off into Gordy Lake?
Sure scared me. My gourd, that's for sure. Talk. Flying air tank.
So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away? What happened next?
Well, that happened on the 20th or so. The 20th, a week ago. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in the boat looking for it. I mean, Cayenne's gave me that steel samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. It flew way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before the last was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was there on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know about what happened? No.
That's too bad.
It's not all bad. You solved one mystery at least.
A mystery?
Maybe we should go tell her. Move. Woods. Alright.
Hey, y'all.
Well, you find anything about Gordy?
No, nothing.
Well, keep moving. It's getting cold out here at nighttime.
It's a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze.
Whoa, no you don't. No sneezing. I told you, don't sneeze 'em. See, I set the camera response to things a little softer than a bang. Tricking on one of my Karma's finger snaps now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, sorry's not gonna nice. Well, yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my film?
Nick, pay the lady.
Stop. Walk. What happened? I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying sure serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore.
Huh?
Whoa, didn't you say you had information about the case? Told us that at least. Like I said, we'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy. Gordy. Well, Mr. Lloyd, you've got the information you all need. You all got a scoop on Gordy for me yet? You found him. Gordy doesn't exist. Lotta. There is no such thing as Gordy. What? How can y'all be so sure?
Really, Nick?
Y'all got some proof Gordy doesn't exist? The proof that Gordy doesn't exist is here. Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge would make a claim without proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist. Da da da.
Larry's air tank?
What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy.
Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick?
There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used an air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty big loud bang when it flew. A bang? The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo.
Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai?
Well, that's a fine way to ruin a girl's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay, you win. I'll give you your info like I promised.
Poor Lotta.
Here's information. So tell us about this information you have. Promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path there.
Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted.
Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out.
Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick.
Hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. Wait,
so you have another photo?
Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it. At all, just like the lake. Figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. It shows an empty lake taken automatically at 12:24 at 11:58 p.m. Bye now. Y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave.
Poor Lotta.
It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess.
The legend?
Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him from any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Someone should whip that butts into shape.
Move. Public beach. Move. Oh, rental. We're almost done. Boat rental.
Hey, Nick! This boat shop that Lottie was talking about.
You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all.
Well, let's go check it out anyway.
Can I? Yay, I can go inside. Hi, Parrot. My #1 witness. I have come to find you. Caretaker shack. How do I do this voice? Meg, that you? Hey, is that Keith with you?
Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this.
I think I'll leave this up to you, Maya.
Meg!
Yes?
Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You run the pasta shop when I'm gone?
Pasta?
Glad to hear it. Made your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running and an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home.
Hello, squawk.
Nick, what was that? What was that?
Goodness. The parrot, the one on the perch. That perch.
Keith.
Yes?
I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Nick, what's the wet noodle?
Based on the available evidence, I say it's the name of his pasta shop.
That's a relief, isn't it, Polly?
Hello, squawk.
Yep. He fell asleep.
I guess he's relieved. Talk. A pasta shop?
Yep, to think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone.
My father started it, you know, so that makes you two the third generation. Meg?
Yes? Oh. Yes?
Tomorrow we'll start with the secret of dough tossing.
Toe tossing?
You too, Keith. Yes? You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen.
Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy?
Meg,
Yes?
you know the best pasta always being made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course, everyone knows that.
Nick?
Huh.
How long do we have to keep this up with this all in the family charade?
There's only of us know something about barter. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. Boat rental shop. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here's the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. Though now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids came up and said, "Yo, do we want to ride in one of your boats?" That's why I keep them out boats out there. These youngsters these days, they're darned if I understand them. I'm pretty confused myself.
Nick, this isn't going anywhere.
But this old man is the witness tomorrow, right? We gotta find some way of getting information out of him. How about examine? Polly.
Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello. It ignored me.
What, you forgot, Meg? You gotta call her name first.
Her name?
Polly, how you been?
Hello.
See?
Neat, so the parrot's name is Polly.
Parrot, the erstwhile companion of the boatkeeper, answers to the name Polly.
Too bad all she can say is hello.
Old Polly can say a lot of things. You just need to know the secret words.
The secret words?
Talk, Polly. My memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I tell everything important to old Polly here.
Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Alright.
Hey, Polly, watch it, will you?
See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking.
And a criminal mind.
Quick, Nick, write that number down.
Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. I think I'm gonna stop here. My throat is dying. So we'll finish the last little bit of investigation and then go into the second day court. So that'll be exciting. I think it's the last court thing. It's in 2 parts, but the point is, we got through first half court. Now we're just gonna finish the little bit left of investigation and then the second day court. So, where am I? Thank you for watching the stream, and I will see you next time. Bye!